How's it going?
It's going good. How are you?
Good. I got you both doing about 80 miles an hour northbound up the I-1 there.
Really?
Yeah.
What plate did you get?
What's that?
What plate did you get?
They're motorcycles. I don't pick up a plate from the front when you guys are coming at me.
Hmm. Did you have your dash cam on when you backed up the fucking on-ramp?
I did. I was actually getting into a spot that I was sitting in to do radar.
On an on-ramp?
I had my rear-facing lights on.
Okay.
Anyways, you guys, both of you guys got license, registrations, insurance I can look at?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Here, I'll give you mine. What? There you go, man.
Thank you.
There you go.
You all set, sir? Your arm's a bit bandaged up there. You good?
I'm doing just fine and dandy.
Alrighty. I don't know if you heard me, but I got you both. Oh, you heard me? Okay.
Yep.
Where you guys heading today?
Just go meet up with some buddies. Yep.
Alrighty.
Yep.
You guys got anything on you I need to be aware about? Any weaponry, drugs, anything like that?
Fuck no.
Alrighty.
I ain't trying to get that charge again.
Yeah, you're good. Just go ahead and sit tight for me. I'm just gonna go over both of you guys' info real quick.
Take your time, buddy.
Okay.
I think the next time I get pulled over, Chaz, and they walk up to you and they say, "Do you know why I'm pulling you over today?" I'm just gonna say, "'Cause I let ya."
Yeah, that'd be a good one.
Kind of sound like a bitch, huh?
You do?
Yeah.
Only when you're trying to be.
Hmm.
Which is pretty often. Yeah, they work.
That person's been in server for a minute.
Alright, Kelly, here's your info back.
Thank you.
You both are gonna get a warning for the speeding. I'm not here to chop you guys up, but
You're a
I
gem,
understand
man.
you guys are just going for a cruise.
I appreciate it.
Not doing anything wrong, just, going a little quick, that's all.
Get it?
And Chaz, for you, I'm gonna give you an additional warning for that helmet law. You got, I see you have prior for that. Listen, get a damn helmet on, alright?
That was like, what, 3 months ago?
Still not wearing one, man.
I was for a while.
He usually does. That's the funny thing. You just cut him on an off chance. It's so
Just get a helmet on. I don't want to be scraping you off the pavement, alright?
I'll think about it.
Okay. You guys are both free to go. Be careful pulling back in the traffic, alrighty?
Appreciate it, man.
Let me get your ID back here, Chaz.
Appreciate the kindness, bud.
Here you go, man.
Thanks. Appreciate you.
Alrighty. You guys ride safe, alright?
Will do. You be safe as well.
Thank you.
You all about that left side, huh?
Usually I'm not, but apparently this is the side I'm supposed to be on now, so...
Yeah, that's my side. I am so not used to riding on the right at all.
Yeah.
That was a cool cop. He did good.
Yeah. I've been getting a lot of cops like that recently. I don't know what
Good.
it is.
Home on their fucking tits.
Yeah, I got a verbal for going 95 earlier today, so...
It's like Kira, man. Every time she gets fucking pulled over, they just look at her tits and they give her a warning. So fucking annoying.
Usually all it takes for a cop is to see a girl on a bike and they just lose their mind.
So the girls that cunt back to him.
That'll do it.
Yeah, I thought for sure he'd be giving tickets. This is how big of a bitch I was being. Let's turn here.
Quite the headache.
Yeah, you're telling me. Oh my god. God, I hate this.
Yeah.
Fuck.
So what? I go to bed for like what, 20 minutes, an hour, and people start trying to kill each other? The fuck's going
Yeah,
on
in our
around
own
here?
club. Too, so I don't know, man. I really don't know.
Jesus Christ.
They
Told
were
him
just
either he could come to
roughhousing him.
fucking 111 or I was gonna pull him there by his fucking hair when I found him. And now he's at the fucking hospital.
Oh, he's at the hospital. Fucking
Yep.
fantastic. Well, we making a trip up to the hospital then?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry about that. I just saw that he had messaged me that.
No, don't worry about it. Y'all got your bikes here?
No, I grab my truck because the first phone call I get when I wake up is, we don't know where Hulk is. He's off in the mountains somewhere and we can't find him. And then I find
Yeah,
out after I
no.
find him that he smacked trouble around, and I found out you yelled at him about trying to go in the hospital.
Yeah, no, he got all pissy because I wouldn't let him go into the hospital.
Yeah, but with all due respect, that's not your call to make.
With all due respect, he's the one who put him in there. I wasn't going to let him in the hospital unless Trouble specifically asked for him.
Well, he can't because he's in a coma.
Well, I didn't know that until after I'd gone.
Biggest thing we need to do is if people have empathy for their actions, we need to let them express that. We can't just say, get the fuck out of here, you're a fucking piece of shit, whatever. You know what I mean? We got to be cautious and respectful. I'm not saying you did anything wrong. I'm just saying we just got to kind of watch our shit.
Yep.
Yeah, shit happens. We horse around. You know, you don't know. Maybe we're having fight night. Somebody gets hit in the head the wrong way, throws a clot, and next thing you know, they're in a coma. You're going to start screaming at them. You can't fucking see them. Guy feels like shit, thinks maybe he just killed one of his closest friends, and you're going to scream at him and not let him see him?
Yeah, well, when you cross the line and beat someone over the head with a nightstick, that's different than, accidentally, hitting somebody the wrong way during fight night.
Pulled to the ground when I'm loaded with stitches and my guts are hanging on by a thread. Shit happens. If he's trying to express remorse, you keeping that from him.
So I wanted to make sure that Trouble wanted him in there first. Whenever I found out Trouble was in a coma, I went out to get Hulk and he was gone.
Whatever. Let's go to the hospital and find him. So try to clean up some of this mess.
Alright, so
We're
I
going to
just
the
got back
hospital.
Get on your bike. We're heading to CLS.
Okay, let me just put away my outlaw real quick.
Better take that cut off before you get in there.
I'm just having my house is around the corner. I'm just gonna have my nephew drive it home and drop off my bike.
Okay.
Hey, Slapnuts, you hitching a ride or are you taking yours?
Whose fucking bike is over there, then? Oh,
I'm
probably the
taking
hanger around.
mine.
Alright, well, meet you down there.
Might have a cop behind us. Be careful.
You got your eyes now?
Mm-hmm. Bro, this is... I don't know what the fuck is going on in the server tonight, but it is just running so bad.
Like I fucking got hit by a freight train?
Move.
We gotta
Thank you.
find out who the fuck did this to you guys.
Did what to us?
Well, who fucking shot you and who fucking cut you up?
The guy that shot Chaz is
Oh, man.
dead. And the person that cut him up is in the hospital after you cut him up.
What?
Yeah.
So he's concussed?
I think he's more than concussed. Prez was there.
I don't.
Vagos were there.
I don't know what to say.
Jesus.
Well, I can say if you do have a concussion, it's gonna suck for a little while. What's the last thing that you remember?
Getting the news that Scout was cut and Chaz had been shot.
When's the last time you spoke to Oakley?
Well, I sent her a message saying that we needed to find these fucking guys, but you guys are saying it's okay.
Yeah.
Kelly?
Fuck.
Upstairs, room 4, CLS. He's concussed and having memory issues, but he's awake and alert and speaking.
I was at the Yellow Jack, and our ambulance got robbed, or it got
I gotta talk to
broken
Oakley.
into. So I'm trying to sort that out right now.
No problem. I'll have him give you a call here in a little bit, okay?
Have you heard from Richard?
He's right here.
Yes. Okay.
Mhm.
Right. Take care, babe.
All right, bye.
Do you know where my phone is?
You won't be able to
Someone moved it. It
talk to
should be
her
in the
right now,
pocket.
Trouble. Her ambulance just got robbed at the Yellow Jack, and she's dealing with that. She's okay.
Her ambulance?
Hmm?
I thought she was working at the Yellow Jack tonight.
Well, an ambulance got robbed there. I don't know if it was hers or not, but she mentioned that she's at the Yellow Jack.
Oh. Okay. Well, she's all right, though.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'll just text her. Where's my phone?
I don't know if using the phone would be the best thing right now.
Why not?
I mean, I'm gonna be real. If you're feeling concussed, then any kind of screen up close to your face might make you nauseous.
I don't get it. Like, last thing I remember, like I said, I thought we were going to the fucking hospital.
Knocked 3 weeks of fucking memory out of his head.
What's wrong with him?
He's just worried for you.
I'll be fine.
Do you understand the amount of trauma that you've gone through in the last 2 weeks alone, Trouble?
I mean, he just said 3 weeks, so apparently I'm missing fucking 3 weeks of my life.
Okay.
I don't know. I have no fucking clue.
A lot's happened in 3 weeks.
Yeah. Well, you said we went to war.
Mm-hmm.
We did. It's over now. We won.
Did we?
And nobody got killed.
Not that I can remember.
And like Karma said,
Nobody
did
from
we?
our side.
Did we win?
I don't know how you
Because
can.
the only people that fucking win at war are the fucking people that make the guns and the ammo. Nobody wins at war.
There are usually no winners in war.
The only people that win at war are the people that make money off of war.
Mm-hmm.
So what the fuck? Like, why am I here?
Apparently, you two like to fucking pull out weapons and play around like fucking dumbasses.
You're here for my wrongdoing.
What do you mean?
I mean, you and I were at 111. We were having a little bit of roughhousing time, kind of all of us. And you had a taser, and I had a baton. You put the taser away, I put the baton away. Then I walked it back up, and with no regard or anything of that nature, I used it on you. And now you're here.
Was it worth it?
No. That's why I'm glad to be talking to you right now. Because if I wasn't, I would have probably just driven my truck until I couldn't drive my truck anymore. Because not only did I put my friend, my brother, my best friend in the hospital, but I betrayed the club. It's an excusable action. And whatever punishment is put up against me, I'm willing to take it. Even if it means being stripped of secretary or being stripped of the lost MC.
Well, all I can say is this. We all fuck up.
Yes, we do. But when it almost kills somebody, I feel like it's more than just a mistake. Like if it was a simple cut or a bump and you got back up, then yeah, that's a mistake. But me putting you in the hospital, having to get airlifted here is not a mistake. It is a poor action that I took against you. It was not needed.
Oh my goodness.
So let me get this straight. I'm here because of one of my brothers.
Yes.
Because we were being fucking stupid.
Yes. And I decided to take being stupid to being dumb.
So when the fuck are we going to stop being fucking stupid and use that energy for something fucking good?
Right now. Starts right now. Now, I can't guarantee right now that my word matters in the club, but I would hope that somebody starts it now. Because I have a feeling that once this gets out, something's going to happen to me.
No, if anything happens to you, it's gonna be at my fucking hand.
It's not how it
My-
works. Trouble.
Yeah, it's not.
No, it works by going to a table vote, and I would insist on it.
Well, that would be if cabinet doesn't get to me first.
It's the sergeant's
And either-
requirement to dictate punishments based on the vote of the table. No one here.
It's heavily dependent on the sergeant showing up.
That was going to be my point. Was last I remember, we had asked for the sergeant to be removed for cause.
I think this was a normal world and a normal situation, then absolutely, but it's not.
And what I displayed is that not only am I not, worthy of being my position, but wearing a cut because of my poor actions and putting my brother.
Okay, you're
in the
gonna
hospital.
stop
I
saying
wouldn't-
that shit. That's
I wouldn't say that.
you. At least you didn't fucking shoot him in the chest and not have the fucking nuts to go situate it and fucking voice in person and face to face.
I'd be damned if I shot any of my brothers in the chest.
Because the person
Or
who fucking
sisters.
shot me didn't fucking say a word until I found out from other people who it was.
Yeah.
But if you
But
don't think
still.
that you deserve to wear that patch, that you deserve to wear your position, that you deserve to be a cabinet member in the club, then you make that call and it can be taken care of.
I think right now it's just all my emotions running wild with what happened with Trouble.
Okay, be
Right
very
now,
careful.
you need to step back and you need to just bite your tongue.
Because
Maybe I'll be more level-headed tomorrow.
I have a tendency to fucking really bite down on a motherfucker when they want to be a weak little bitch.
You know me, Karma. I ain't a weak little bitch.
Then stop acting like one.
It's my emotions. That's why I drove off.
Don't let your emotions drive who you are.
Smell blood in the water over here.
As soon as you let your emotions drive who you are, you will falter. You will fail.
And see, Trouble, I was so pissed off at myself that rather than putting everyone else down with my emotions, I just went out. I just went out and drove.
Well, don't fucking take it out on yourself either. Just learn from it.
I wasn't,
Learn from it. That's all I ask.
They found me in Roxwood. But aside from that,
I want to get the fuck out of this place, so let's find the fucking doctor and let's fucking go.
Dude, you're missing time. They ain't gonna let you go.
Oh, go find one.
if you don't remember the past 3 weeks, they're not going to let you leave.
I'll tell them to fucking stick a shove up. Shove a stick up their ass.
Hey, Trouble.
What?
You know me, right?
Yep.
You know that I'd look out for you no matter what, right?
Absolutely.
You are not in a position to get on your bike and go operate in your rank with the club in this capacity.
Well, I don't want to sit in a fucking hospital room either.
Then if you have a very bad head condition, like a bad head injury, shit like that, then what happens if you get in another incident or somebody hits you in the head or you fall off and smack it and you got a fracture or whatever? Think about that. Who are you there to help? You need to put yourself first in this situation.
Then let me fucking go home and go to bed. But I can tell you, I can't fucking stand this place. I hate being in this place. I don't like being in this place when I'm fucking walking through the front doors, let alone when I'm being rolled through the front doors.
So then what's going to happen when you wake up tomorrow and you can't remember almost a month ago?
Take it one day at a time, man. Take it one day at a time. They're not going to be able to do anything to help me get my fucking memory back.
That's why you're in a hospital. So you can rest, get the nutrients that you need, the proteins that you need, without the worry, without the stress, without the conditions of life getting in the way so that your body can heal. That's why these places exist.
Wasn't it just like a month ago that you did the same exact thing?
What do you mean?
Wasn't it about a month ago that you got out because you wanted to fucking get out?
I get out because I get discharged. And unlike you, my time, I'm on a clock, you're not. Because I will die. And I have no control over it.
We all will.
I think you're missing my point.
Yeah, maybe.
You do you. You're a big boy.
I just feel like there's so much unfinished business that needs to be fucking handled.
As in?
Well, you guys are saying it's fucking done.
What's done?
Like I said, the last thing that I remember is going to the hospital to take care of Chaz and Scout. Like, for me, it feels like there's so much shit we've got to get done. So much that we need to do.
That fucking train.
Yeah, I don't know how it's so loud in the hospital. Does not make my head feel good.
There should be something statewide about blasting the horn through the city.
But like, that's where I'm at right now, is like, I feel like there's so much that still needs to be done. And you guys are saying it's done, it's handled.
This is the time where we're taking it to just relax and focus on our own shit. Not worry about what other gangs, other clubs, other people are doing.
A lot of the time, honestly, we shouldn't be worried about what other gangs, clubs, and people are doing. We should be worrying about our own.
100% agree with you.
We should be focusing on how we can make it better for every single one of us.
110% agree with you.
It's always been the club above all.
No, it hasn't.
And then we need to focus on how we can make it better for the people that come after us.
This club wouldn't know how a club acts if a club walked up and gave it a fucking tutorial.
How so?
You.
Okay, elaborate.
Prez, vice president, sergeant, any officer or cabinet for the most part. Y'all act independently of what the bylaws are. You do independently of what the bylaws say. You don't, like you, Richard, didn't even put the fucking club first. You put the ballas in front of him just last week.
Yes, I did.
What are you talking about?
And I admitted to it. And I owned up to it.
You only admitted to it because fucking people called it out.
I knew well beforehand.
Just like with Wildcard taking us off his enforcer patch and being a fucking victim little bitch. He didn't fucking say anything to anybody who fucking makes a difference in this club and situates the rules. Just like you didn't fucking say anything. Y'all want to talk about being Billy Badass motherfuckers, being hardcore, real strong motherfucking guys. But you ain't. All of you just walk around with a fucking ego the size of God knows what. And then when a push comes to shove, it doesn't fucking matter.
Who said I have an ego?
That's what you're hung up on?
We all have an ego.
Yeah. I understand fully how big mine is.
And yeah, I was aware about what the fuck Kendrick did.
Yeah, he told you. And you never took it up.
You know, sometimes whenever I finally see Cabinet, I forget about shit, and that's my own fault.
Yeah, it is. But
It is.
the responsibility falls on him more than it falls on you. So. There are so many fucking deficiencies in this club. Everybody does their own fucking thing. And it only seems like it's fitting to utilize the bylaws in any capacity when it matters to them, not because it matters to all. And if I hurt my brother, like you hurt my brother, there's no way in hell I'd let another patch stand in front of the fucking door. I'd be in this fucking room.
Yeah, well, I was blocked in from seeing him.
Mm-hmm.
What are you talking about?
I know what I did was wrong, and I wanted to see trouble, but it didn't help when Chaz decided that he was going to block the main doorway and say, "Oh, you can't come in. You put him in here. You're not coming in here unless he says he wants you in here."
Well, what the fuck?
Didn't make me feel any better given the circumstances of you.
Why do you get to play the victim?
I'm
if
not
we
playing the
fuck up
victim.
and we want to fucking own up to something, none of us should be standing in each other's ways to do that.
Right.
If I fuck up and I come to Karma and say, "Karma, I fucked up," nobody's going to fucking stand in my way. And if they do, they're going to be told to fucking step down. And none of us here, especially, should be standing in one of our brothers or sisters' ways to keep them from going and saying, "Look, I fucked up."
Was that said?
Was what he just said?
Mm-hmm. Did you say that you wanted to apologize?
I wanted to apologize. Of course I did. I wanted to see him.
Bro,
did you
say that?
To Chaz? No.
You should have.
Well, I know.
Trouble, I wanted to make sure you wanted to see him before he came in here. As soon as I found out you were a coma, I came out to get him and he was gone.
He could fucking shoot my ass and I could fucking die and be brought back and I'd still want to see his ass.
Well, I was gonna make sure of that beforehand.
What is one thing that I always say, Chaz?
You say a lot of things, brother.
But what's one thing that I say over and over and over again?
There's a lot of them.
This is my family.
Yeah, I knew where you're going with that.
This is my family. And no matter what, we're always still family. You guys mean the fucking world to me. I wouldn't care if one of you guys shot me on purpose. I would still want to fucking see your ass. Especially if you were coming to me to be a man and say, "Look, I fucked up." Or a woman.
Yeah. It would have been way different if I would have just left 111 and gone somewhere completely different and not even and not even asked if you were okay or where you were at. But as soon as you left, as soon as you were taken into the helicopter, we all booked it down here because we knew you were coming down here.
I will say this. It takes a big man to acknowledge their mistakes. It takes an even bigger man to apologize for those mistakes.
I love you, bro.
I love you
I
too,
don't want
man.
nothing bad to happen to you. I'm supposed to be protecting you guys, and here I put you in here. Like that's not something I want to do.
Well,
Like,
then
there's a time-
maybe let's not play with fucking nightsticks anymore.
Yeah.
Or taser people, for fuck's sake. Like, what is even that about?
Well, he had the taser because I had the nightstick, and as soon as
But
I put
why?
the taser, I don't know.
Why do we have a taser? Why are we pointing tasers? Why are we pointing guns?
Because Winter does. Winter points tasers.
Be
and
better
it put
than
a bad
him.
image in my head. You think I'm trying?
You just used him as an excuse, so no, I do not think you are trying.
I'm sorry. Maybe I'm trying to look up to the fucking president, who's obviously not setting an example for the cabinet.
The only way that change is produced in the club, and this actually feels like a fucking club instead of a goddamn high school, is when we do honor the bylaws and we do not do what we know we should not. You are a cabinet member, and you are a fucking officer. And I would highly suggest you figure out what the fuck that means or turn your shit in and go be a fucking lumberjack. At least there you'll make a fucking difference with a dumbass tool instead of being one in a fucking cut. This is embarrassing, guys. You talk about legacy and love for one another, but you just fuck around and do stupid shit. Like, we have enough to worry about with other people fucking hurting us, not our own. I expect and demand quality from my fucking cabinet and my fucking officers and my fucking club. Get on the same fucking train, please. Talk to me.
I'm just getting frustrated.
Hey, talk to me.
There's people in this club that preach about not being Girl Scouts and then become prima donnas. It's like it's an inconvenience, and let's get frustrated.
Isn't it ridiculous to fucking hear it? And to see it, like, every day?
Yeah. It's getting frustrating.
Uh-huh. You need to square it with Chaz. Don't let it go out of the hospital.
Yeah. Yeah, me and him have issues that keep coming back and forth.
Conversation, man, you gotta take care of it. Because he might not even know.
I think I made myself pretty clear this time. I'll talk to him before I head home. But
What else is going on with you?
see, lately I've been on a bit of a recruitment campaign. I brought in 7 people in the last
Saw
week.
that. Doing fucking amazing.
But now I'm getting concerned because, when I see when Chaz starts talking about back to a cabinet like that in front of them, regardless if the cabinet member in question fucked up or not, it sets a bad precedent for the prospects, for the hangarounds that are here. They're going to see that and they're going to say, well, now I'm, Now they're going to lose respect for that person, or they're going to lose respect for Chaz because they're going to see Chaz as a hothead who's going to go against the leadership, and they're not going to respect that.
Okay.
And yeah, so I'm just getting, I guess, anxious that my efforts are going to end up going to waste.
Got it. But that's, I mean, hang-arounds or... This shouldn't even be here, honestly, or around in any of those situations. That's a tough one. Yeah.
But even prospects, right? Like monkey see, monkey do. They're going to see what the patch members or their sponsors are doing, and they're going to mimic that. And then how are you going to school? You know, for example, we were talking to what's his name, Jake, whatever his name is, about you know, ending up in like getting himself in these sticky situations, ending up in bar fights or getting arrested because he's hanging around with people lighting cop cars on fire. How are we going to lecture him on that when he sees his sponsor acting in the same hot-headed manners?
Totally get it.
So
needs to be a very clear and concise come to Jesus moment for this club, because people doing their fucking best to just piss all over the patch. That's why I'm speaking up, because I won't fucking stand for that shit. I'll shoot him right there. I don't give a fuck.
I think a real new, as you said, a come to Jesus moment needs to happen in this club. I think, you know, somebody needs to talk to Prez and say, listen, like, somebody's got to lay down.
Prez does the same stupid shit.
I know, and somebody needs to lay down for him, but you know, what's the option here? Remove all of the officers in cabinet, because we don't have the numbers to really support that kind of move.
Got it. About to fucking strangle motherfuckers.
Wow. Don't get me started on that. I almost strangled Wildcard the other.
Yeah.
Fucking in front of like 4 different prospects and hang around. He calls me a fucking idiot because he changed a plan middle of a pack ride and didn't inform anybody else besides Trouble, who was riding beside.
That's just one you have to take with a grain of salt and understand where it came from.
But the problem is, even Hulk didn't know. And Hulk was at the front of the pack. He told everybody, you guys are going to Vanilla, you're going to me, Chaz, Trouble are going to break off and go to him. That was what he was told. Then he said to Trouble halfway through the ride, we're going to actually turn off here and park down the block from VU so nobody steals our bikes and walk over there. Didn't convey that to anybody else. So when half the pack started driving past where they turned in, I assume that's where the breakoff point was. He comes out yelling at me and he's like, you're a fucking idiot. Get over here. What are you doing? And all this other shit in front of, again, all the prospects and hang-arounds. And that doesn't set a good precedent.
Totally agree.
That fucking train.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to cause a derailment.
No, I think 16 this week is more than enough.
Jesus. But, you know, in my opinion, compared to Hulk, Wildcard's way more of a problem at times because he's just always has that attitude.
Well, the problem is people think they have this power because of the patches. Patches aren't power, they're burden. Because you owe a fucking debt to the fucking patch for every patch that you fucking wear.
Exactly.
People don't understand servant leadership.
Yeah, and people need to stop being a prima donna about everything.
Yeah.
Tired of the woe is me mentality.
Oh, I am beyond it.
What?
Absolutely fucking beyond it.
I'm tired of this fucking hospital.
Oh, are ya?
They really, I hope they would just paint these walls. I'm tired of the shade of blue, really. It's just this weird sky blue.
I hate going to the fucking hospital.
If I can help it, I ain't going to come back here anytime soon.
Get a fucking doctor on payroll, right? Retainer, and we'll get a hospital beds, some little sacky things, and little stands, and a shitty TV with shitty cable.
Shit, I'll get my medical license again, and I'll start sewing people up right on the table.
Yeah. Go
Throw a
fix
tarp
your...
over that shit.
Before you forget, go fix your shit with Chaz. Get that shit squared. Don't leave without it. And thanks for talking.
Yeah. Yeah, no problem. Sorry I walked out. I was just kind of getting
No, you're
frustrated.
good. That's why I came after you, man, because I knew you needed the fucking vent in.
Yeah, I just didn't want to snap at somebody and then cause more people to get pissed off or
get
feel
it.
like somebody's ganged up on.
Trust me, I understand.
End of the day, it was a mistake. Stupid ass mistake, but it was still a mistake.
Yeah, just another one added to the list.
Yeah. Like people horse around and shit all the time, and that's the case if it got a little out of hand.
That's why if you're gonna fucking monkey around, fucking throw fists and help each other up.
Right? Well, fuck, the one day me, Red, and Blackbeard were playing flinch. We're shooting real bullets at each other. That's stupid as shit. But,
Yeah.
I mean, we didn't hate each other. Mind you, cops came rolling in there, all
Imagine.
Code 5 or the SWAT van, but... Anyways, I'm gonna find Chaz.
Okay.
If he didn't already fuck off.
Scout's looking for you. You got... Hey, Chaz.
What?
Bring yourself down.
From what?
From whatever fucking phone book you're climbing up on to get a better view. Listen to what he has to say. Be respectful of it. Offer your suggestions, what the fuck's on your head, and figure this shit out.
Okay.
Ain't nobody above anybody. And as soon as you start putting yourself there, you're gonna get problems. Your brother would like to talk to you. Now go be a brother to him as well.
Okay.
Fucking shit show. Oh my God. Alright guys, well thanks for watching this wild one. Yeah. Goddamn. MC needs to figure out how to MC. 'Cause this shit is whack as fuck. Hopefully that'll at some point start settling in with the way that cabinet and officers act. Is not impressed. Love those fuckers, but not impressed with how they're acting. And doing stupid shit. It's just, I understand sometimes it just happens, but we're putting each other in the hospital over it. That's a whole other situation all on its own. So we'll see how it goes. But I appreciate the hell out of all of y'all for being here, watching this episode today, whenever today is. Probably. Okay, asshole. What the fuck was that, dickhead? Anyway, you guys take care, and appreciate so much all the support you guys give, and to the role play tonight and everybody involved. Appreciate you, and we'll see y'all in the next one. Later.